Hello and welcome to the first 45 minutes of gameplay. This is a tutorial covering the first 45 minutes of gameplay. It's just going to cover some general tips and tricks, things you might experience or run into, that sort of thing. This is going to probably be the longest video in the tutorial series. There's only going to be one of these. It doesn't matter. You'll notice I have the webcam on this time. In addition, and before we begin, in order to jump from system view to galactic view, just hit the M key. That's the easiest way. I think that's the only way, actually, now that I think about it. You will also notice, in addition to the Tiny Outliner mod, I have other mods. Anytime I use mods in any game, or any video I make, I will list them in the description if you want to get them, in load order. Sort of thing. So if you want to, if I remember right, I'm using Beautiful Universe mod, Static Quadrants mod, Tiny Outliner, of course, and I think one that converts all the jump gates in the system to Mass Effect gates. I will say, if any modders happen to watch this, if you want to be a deer and create a mod that converts all the jump gates into Babylon 5 style jump gates, I would love you forever. Because I think those are the coolest jump gates in any show I've ever seen. Because they expand and they contract depending on the size of the ship. I don't know if you can actually make them do that in-game, but just that look like them. I always enjoyed the look of Babylon 5 mods. In addition, I am one person. So feel free to skip over like the first 5 minutes. So I don't have an editing team. I do the barest amount of edits I can to get these videos out in a timely fashion. Please be patient with me. I also tend to ramble, but I have to try to do this in one take. Okay, so let's see what we can cover. So the first thing is first, we've got our general overlay. The first thing I personally always do is just pick my tech. And as always, we're looking at either, for engineering, nanomechanics, we got it, society, either planetary unification of biodiversities. I personally prefer planetary unification first. There's nothing wrong with grabbing biodiversities first. It's all good. Next, we're going to look for, or they don't have it, is either, I believe, I forgot to open this up. Whoopsie. See, I'm already screwing up and I can't restart. Where are you? I forget the name of it. Doink. Alright, here we go. Either admin AI, which we do not have, or quantum theory. Again, we do not have. Our choices are either field modulation for 2000, and I do strongly recommend just going the cheapest. The cheaper it is, the faster your research is. And again, the idea is that, like, this isn't too bad. The difference between, as weird as it sounds, 2000 and 2500. But the idea is, like, let's say we had 2,000 and 4,000. I would rather do a bunch of cheap or quick ones, because what ends up happening is you blow through 4 or 5 techs, and by the time you get to that expensive tech you mixed, it is now cheap and quick. So we're just going to pick the cheapest one. Field modulation it is. Leader lifespan. What other leaders do we have real quick? I just want to see. I would rather have... So if you go to technology, click the person who's leading it, and then select leader. I would rather have leader experience gain, and then it'll ask you, are you sure you want to reassign? And then you lose the leader here, so you just assign the available. I'm going to tell you leader experience, like, is always preferable, because the faster they get experience, the higher their skill level gets. The higher their skill level gets, the better they do everything. Okay, we got extremely lucky with Spark of Genius. But again, I'm gonna switch these. And those are our first choices. I'm gonna switch you for you. That leaves an open slot in technology. Yep. That's always nice when this pops down. It means you don't have someone in research. And we'll just assign the available one and we'll good to go. When you begin exploring, so first thing I always do is assign a tech. Our tech's good to go. Now we're going to look where we are in the solar system. Alright, we're on the edge. Not the worst. I prefer being on the edge, the outer edge. Actually, let me rephrase it. I prefer being on the inner edge. It limits the amount of endgame crises that can spawn on top of you, as the Unbidden can spawn anywhere. The robots, I think they're called the Conflux or something like that, I apologize, can spawn anywhere. But specifically, the Praetorian Swarm, or the Zergling / Tyrannid XP, can only come from the Outer Rim. So by starting in the Outer Rim, we become exposed to at least one. But, you know, you start where you start. And the first thing we're going to see is, alright, these lines are what connect our jump points. We're going to prioritize, one, surveying systems with planets, and two, looking for choke points. And it doesn't look like we have many. I'm guessing this is going to end up expanding to here. So, that looks good. Alright, the first thing we're going to build is we only have 100 minerals. We've got plenty of energy. So I select my construction ship. I see this. I can either right-click the planet, click Build Mining Station, or, if you have enough minerals, right-click an entire system and then choose either Build Mining Station or Research Station. I always prioritize resources over science. That is me. I just recommend it. The more resources you have, the faster you can build up that science. Okay. And I will be playing on the fastest speed. So that gets our science ship going. The next step I'm going to do is, you notice, we only have 100 alloys. Okay, so we definitely need more science ships. So let's go ahead and queue up a science ship. Well, now we're out of alloys. Okay, well, what are our options? Wait. Or, and here's a dandy little trick. Go to Ship Designer. Again, F9 or select it. Turn off. Now remember, this will disable the Autogenerate. Up to you whether you want to do this or not. I disable Autogenerate, and I design a Corvette. All I have to do is disable the weapons. Save that as Corvette. Make sure auto upgrade is enabled. Boom. Delete. Upgrade my ship, so you notice it's gonna return us 78 alloys. So by the time that's done, because it takes time to upgrade the ships,
ships upgraded.
Boom! We don't have any weapons, but we're not really worried about combat yet. We can immediately build another science ship. So let's go ahead and build a third science ship. Cool. We'll go ahead and assign a leader here. Our choices are, actually some good ones. Discovery Chance or Leader Experience. We're going to pick Discovery Chance. And he is going to go down this lane. And the way I'm doing this is you can either select the science ship from the galaxy screen, or it's easier from the tiny outliners over here. Right-click a system, and your choices are either move here or survey system. Moving there just moves it in. And it's a good way to just, like if I click explore here, I just want to show this. It'll just jump straight out. So we can see
construction complete.
Thank you. So we now have another 100 minerals. You know what? Might as well right-click the system, build mining stations. We're waiting on features. Okay, we have another science ship. We have the energy. We can go ahead and recruit another leader. I'm going to recruit experience gain. Now, at early stages, I would rather have leader lifespan exploring. And I would rather have leader experience gain researching. Okay? So now, as opposed to sitting there and scanning everything, he's just going to jump straight to this system. Oh, and we can... Oh, right. And you can kind of fill in, I think. So he's just jumping. It's showing... Actually, here's what we can do. This ship can survey this system, and this system. And you can see he's just kind of... He's not surveying anything. He's just exploring and showing us where the chain points are. Wow! We got incredibly lucky. We got a matter decompressor. That is a ruined megastructure we can enable for us. This is the first time I've ever gotten that into a base game. So now we see there are, right now, 2 choke points. Here. And here. Okay. So we're going to survey these 2 systems. Then this system. Then this system. Okay. If I have more choke points, I try to expand towards those choke points. You lock the choke points down. They're great defensive points. Okay, so we now know where our... Hopefully not our only choke points, but where our beginning choke points are. We've got our science ship surveying. We're off to a good start. 90 alloys is fine. We have a lot of food, and you can see we're making a lot of food. We don't need 23 food. We honestly don't. So what I'm going to do is boost our energy. So I'm going to go to the market, and I'm just going to click this food. Add new monthly trade. Sell food. I'm going to go ahead and sell 15 food. That sounds good to me. It gives us a nice buffer. Excess food does not equate to excess population growth. It just sits around. So we're going to go ahead and sell. So now we were making 66. Now, this is our first contact. So the first time we meet an alien species, we can't choose threaten us. We need to have our policy set to right here, aggressive, which has requirements. Again, and I know I stress this a lot, but this still stays true. Just really hover over things and read. My God, man. You know, they're really good about pop-ups. So we can either... It is wise to be cautious, which makes it hard for people to see us. But this gives us more influence every time we successfully complete, a new first contact. So I always select this. There's nothing wrong with choosing these, but I would only choose these if you plan on playing incredibly aggressive. I don't play aggressive. So we're going to choose Open Arms. Those are our envoys. I should have made, or I will make, a full tutorial, Beginner 101 tutorial, to explain, actually just a tutorial to explain these. There are no advanced tips. But I will also go over that here. Alright,
System survey complete.
Perfect. Now, you'll notice,
survey complete.
Pause, we have a gray system. This bright white name system. And a bright not white name system here. We have 133 influence and 116 alloys. I have a spare construction ship. I can either claim next to me for 75 influence or 90 alloys. If it's grayed out, I can't build there. Or I can jump ahead. But the further you jump ahead, the more influence, not alloys, the more influence it costs. So it says we're lacking 92. So to skip these two systems and claim this system would take me 215 influence. Let me just do the math real quick. That is 92 plus 133. Yeah, sorry, 225 influence. So it is always better, ideally, to claim next to systems you already own. So we're going to go ahead and immediately claim that system. Ooh, another planet. Here we go. Size 23. That's what we'd like to see. And your first beginning 45 minutes is generally going to be balancing. Okay. Oh, there is a choke point here. Arrakis? Oh. I don't think I've ever run into this before. You know what? Like I said, 1,100 hours into this game, and when the newest Dune movie comes out at the time of recording, what do we run into? Arrakis. The Dune planet. How amazing is that? But no desert planet to settle on. That makes me sad. So we have these choke points. And a choke point here. So we're gonna survey all this. And this... Ooh, and we get the firstly... precursor species. I forget
situation
what
log updated.
Go ahead and increase things. So again, situation log, just real quick. Anomalies you find, go into the anomalies tab. It shows you your victory conditions at any given time. And anomalies you fully research and now have specific... What's the word I want? Projects you can work on goes into the situation log. But yeah, your first 45 minutes is going to be, alright, cogs. Which is more important usually? Interesting. Or which is more important? Do I need to expand? So that means I need to save for influence and alloys. Do I need to build up my armada? Which means just alloys. Do I need another construction ship so I can expand just a teeny bit faster? That sort of thing. And again, it's just gonna take experience and time. So just give yourself time. So we have a first contact situation. Again, tutorial video. Go ahead, check it out. I will or should have made one, hopefully, by the time this particular video comes out. If I haven't, I promise I will. What to do for first contact. And it'll probably be in the diplomacy. First contact and diplomacy are the same thing. Espionage is something different. So we have first contact. So the ways to handle first contact, if you open your situation up, you can either select up here, this symbol, first contact. Select this blue symbol here on the map, which is like a little radar station. Right? That gets us to the same screen, or go to situation log, click Alpha Aliens, show first contact. It uses envoys. We have 3 envoys. They're all available. Let's go ahead and do it. Now, I have played this game enough. Let's see if we can guess what these are. Space whales! These are the Tiyanki. They're neutral. They can become hostile if you try to attack them. I like to just let them float around. They're fun. And that's how you handle first contact. Envoys are for first contact and all your diplomacy/espionage needs. Whee! Okay, we're off to a great start. Now, everything's going strong here. Honestly, it probably would have been better to take this one first, but I surveyed this one first. We deal with it. I think next I'm going to look at my planet. And I'm just going to take a look. We're okay on minerals. We're selling food. We're good there. So what do I want to push first? We have a lot of energy. So let's just clear out some blockers. Done. Again, features. Clear them out. That'll unlock more energy and farming land. We're fine. We only have one job. We have 456 minerals. I am going to pre-build another mining district. Boom. We're good. The other thing you'll notice...
Construction
boom,
complete.
...is we took a system. Our current Empire Sprawl went up by 1. Our cap is 50. Again, you're going to go over your Empire Sprawl. That is okay. Just try to keep it like we have a 50 cap. So I'm going to try to keep that number. Once it gets close to 100, and then I start trying to increase the cap. Okay? Alright, and again, minerals are used for just building stations or planetary buildings. Let's go ahead and... oh, sorry, mines are science stations, not star bases. So we'll go ahead and kick that off. We do have a lot of energy because we have so much starting energy. Which I am honestly not used to having. Got to be from Masterful Crafters. I really have to get used to that. We're going to go ahead, as opposed to outfitting our ships, we're going to go ahead and build another construction ship. And now we can select our first tradition. 300? Cool. We're making 315. Now, I want to point this out here. Select. Our choices are any of these. Again, hover over them, read them whichever ones you want best. Whichever ones you want. Read the descriptions. Go with what you feel is the best for you. However, as always, I highly recommend either Discovery, Expansion, or Mercantile. Or specifically, in Discovery, to boldly go, Mercantile, to unlock the Adaptive Economic Policies Edict, or Expansion for Reach of the Stars. Whichever one you feel is best. I almost always go Discovery. What most people do is they pick one, and then they just fill it out. So, you can see every time we pick one, it jumps by 50. So every time you adopt a tradition, no matter what, the price goes up. The other ways it goes up, Empire Sprawl,
System survey complete.
length of game, that sort of thing. Alright, beautiful. And we're off. We're halfway through this video.
Construction complete.
Alright, so we're going to move you here. And I'm actually going to go ahead and build this. We're going to go ahead and build that research station since we have so much energy. Oh, when the green pops up, you click it, you select it, make it so it moves the progress bar. Now we're on to stage 3. There's no reason not to do this. 20 influence is never worth it.
Situation log updated.
And the habitable world survey usually is.
System survey complete.
Alright, when choosing what anomalies to research, you look at the relative difficulty, you look at the research time. 150, that's high, but it says difficulty is routine. So as long as the difficulty is routine, or this number is 150 or lower, even if it's going to go a little higher, you're good. So, we're good. I'm just going to click research, and it's going to tick. And for now, you'll notice it's the anomaly screen. Once he's done researching this, whatever this is, if there's more steps to it, we'll move to the situation room. Alright, let's prioritize the district first.
Construction complete.
Perfect. Alright, we've got influence, we've got alloys. Let's go ahead and expand in this direction. Alien mural, fascinating. So, we've finished researching the anomaly. We've got alien mural.
Situation log updated.
Now he should, yeah, so he will automatically continue what he's doing.
System survey
And if we go to situation log, the next step is now in the situation log. Cool, just some energy. Ooh, dual mark mass relay, intriguing. This side ship isn't doing anything. You can go here, and you're gonna head in this direction. And now we can already see there's no connection here, so that means this here is the choke point. So this ship is going to head in this direction. Oh, these are the Tianki. Strategic resource. Tro. Interesting. That's used for psionics.
Construction complete.
And plenty of minerals. Go ahead and build. Alright, so before we go too much further, let's take a look at buildings. We're doing good. One job. What do I want to push? I've got my research. I've got my amenities. I've got my admin offices. You know what? Let's go ahead and crank. This will take 4 consumer goods. I'm making 8. But it will produce 8 science and 9 influence. So this one building will almost double our our unity gain. Increasing how much faster. Ooh, alright. See, now this is hard. So that adds plus 600 to the time. So, yeah. So we're going to leave that alone for now.
System survey complete.
Okay. I think what we will do is survey system. So these are going at a pretty good clip. So he is going to finish surveying this system, and then he's going to head in this direction. So we can see the choke points there. This ship's going in this direction. So this ship will head in this direction, surveying like this. Go. Alright, green. A hunting them would be a net loss. We get some influence. We get frequency tuning.
An alien empire has
cool.
established
Finish first
communications.
contact. We're good. That gives us more influence. So without that open arms, it would have only been 15. Right?
Construction
Give or
complete.
take? Oh, 20. Alright, so now that gives us enough influence to snag this. And this construction ship can just move out in this direction. We have some spare alloys, but I'm more focused on expanding. However, I will cover. Go back to the ship designer. Basic ship. Basic intercept design. 2 coils, 2 mass drivers to wreck shields. Small red laser. Reactor. Good. Save. Boom. I can upgrade those at any time. Now, to increase my offensive capabilities. It's at 105. What I will also do is first size fleet. Size 20, please. So we go into the fleet manager. To 20 we go. Alright? And now we can reinforce that fleet when we want to as well. Right, so we're waiting on influence.
Complete.
Go ahead, build those mining stations. Aha! See, new tradition. Right away, I'm going to select this one. It would be 350, but because our Empire Sprawl is increasing, the cost is increasing. So, and because we've adopted another tradition. So if I select survey speed, boom. Now it's up to 433. Because we've selected 2 traditions, and we've adopted a category. Now it's going to take 27
Anomaly
months.
found.
That's hard. Leave it alone for now. Yep, you're fine. I just gotta make sure I'm pushing forward in time for crystals. Always good. So this is honestly your first.
Anomaly found.
Wow, leaving that one alone.
System survey complete.
So we've got the influence. we don't really have the influence, and that's going to be our biggest choke point. So while we can, we've got money galore. So I'm going to recruit an admiral. I always prefer weapon range. And we're going to upgrade these ships for 105.
Ships upgraded.
Cool. $75.
Construction complete.
Okay. Move this here.
System survey complete. System survey complete.
Because of the way this looks like it's spreading out, I just want to real quick explore this system. Explore this system. Oh! Okay. That's what I was curious about. I want to see...
Anomaly found.
Nope, leaving that alone. I want to see if any of these have travel lanes. So, okay, it looks like these have travel lanes. Got jobs. I'm making plenty of minerals and energy. Now, keep in mind, pops grow from the bottom up, but they fill in from the top down. So we can see 6556. If I build, because this is all specialist jobs, if I build this industrial district, I'm going to lose
Anomaly
2 pops
found.
here. That's the research, it's routine in red, that's okay. Waiting on the influence.
Anomaly found.
Routine is fine. Ooh. Alpine world. Oh, we don't like alpine worlds. As far as expansion goes, you can expand when you want. I personally like to see how... I like to expand as far as I can outward before I start building up. But that is me. Again, your game, you play the way you want to. Oh. Old-timey tunes. Let's
Situation
do that
log updated.
I don't recognize that one. Alright, what is more important? This is more important. Let's grab, right? So this is 2 jumps, plus this one. But this is incredibly important. So I'd rather build this way for now. Old-timey tunes. That is the other side of the galaxy. I don't know if we will ever see that. Huh. More shadows. Cool. And you can see the progress of
System survey complete.
We've got a new one. We have some research stations. But I'd rather grab this. I don't think we have enough research stations. I think we only have 1 right now. 2. So for now, I'd rather grab details map mode. Oh, sorry, the
Construction complete.
the science division and go down this
Research
tree.
complete.
Right. Research. Pause. So now our choices are frequency tuning, which is essentially 2700. Pop growth speed. See, before it would have been 70 months. Now it's down to 32. Okay. Interesting. It looks like there's a choke point
System survey
here.
complete.
So we're going to try to expand to this point as quick as we can. What do you do?
Research complete.
Here we go. Admin AI. That is always a priority.
Situation log
expedition.
updated.
180 days. I will take the time to do that. And then explore, 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 and see where our choke point is.
Research complete.
And you move here. More engineering research. We got plenty of mining stations. Alright, see now food dropped to -1 because we finished building that industrial district. So what happened? We lost a farmer and a clerk because they moved in to fill the jobs that opened up there. Okay? So what we're gonna do is 1, 2, 3, boom. Now we're making a ton of consumer goods, still a decent amount of minerals, still a ton of energy. So that
Anomaly found.
I feel like that unlocks more building options for me. Did I click the wrong thing? No. Okay, what is going on here? Alright, hold on. Alright, still waiting on influence. Oh, did I click the wrong ship? I clicked the wrong ship. That's why. Alright, so we'll notice choke point in this direction. That's what was throwing me off. Okay. It happens. So now he'll travel back. He'll travel along here. This will head in this direction. So it looks like we're actually going to need a third construction ship to travel in this direction. So we're going to go to the shipyard, build a construction ship, and then queue up in Fleet Manager. Let's go ahead and pre-build a ton of alloys. A ton of ships with our alloys. Because we can actually go into the market and just be like, alright, let's go ahead and buy some more. I've got the money. Why not? No reason not to. And you will head here. Actually, you specifically will head to Arrakis. I find that hilarious that I can say that.
Anomaly found.
Leave that alone. Okay. Survey, research, pause, explore, explore, explore. Okay. Leader experience gain, always good.
Anomaly found.
Search that. So, what else can we build? Well, we're making plenty of consumer goods. Defense armies and naval capacity, always good. Got research. Precinct, not the worst. That is more unity. But it's 2 enforcer jobs. Can we take the hit? Yeah, we can take the hit. It's 3 unity without having to pay consumables. So let's go ahead and do that. And I will go ahead and pre-build a stronghold as well. Once those are built, I'll see what these balance out to. Because again, we've got the money. Abandoned amusement park, hilarious. Of course, resources, always useful. 71, let's go ahead and build in hell. Hold on. You move that.
System survey complete.
Yep.
System survey complete.
Ooh, okay, so this looks interesting. It depends on whether this is a choke point or not. So let's survey out to there. Okay. Again, we've got the alloys. Mainly because I've been buying them. So what the heck? Market. Sure. And we don't need that much of that, and that allows me to buy our alloys.
Construction complete.
Station. So now we can claim either Arrakis or Tronde for 75 influence.
Anomaly found.
Search that. And this is just what you're doing for the first roughly hour or so. I'm just going to show off the first 45 minutes. I may cheat just to show off where, wow, there's got to be another species near us somewhere.
Construction complete.
Crack of Fate. You move to Tronde.
Special project complete.
Interesting.
Anomaly found.
That. Wow, that is a lot of science. And it's got the energy to back it up. A faster growth speed. Alright, now we'll grab this. Again, it cycles. So even if I skip this, eventually they'll come back around. You can always grab them again. Fascinating.
System survey complete.
Wow! Okay, this is... So the choke point's here? So that means we want to survey this system, this right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. But building from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's faster to go down this road. Or a series of jumps. Now we're gonna wait on that. Ooh.
System survey complete.
Yep. Tick, tick, tick. And by endgame, you want at least 3 construction ships. Build more as you needed. For science ships, I find 3 to 4 is good. Again, you're always welcome to build more if you want to. Tomb worlds. Interesting. This. Alright, yeah, so this is the choke point. Gotcha. Cheaper upkeep. Go ahead. And normally I don't do this, but I want to try to show off there's gotta be
Anomaly found.
another species out here somewhere. Unless we just got quote unquote
Research complete.
super lucky. Oh, mining. Next cheapest is minerals. Image them for the archives.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Go ahead and research that. A wormhole, cool. Floor. That's weird. Blur. Oh. Where's Blur? What's the space wheels? Oh, Blur must be here. Never seen this
Situation
project.
log updated.
I'm actually finding stuff I've never... Wow, that is a lot of Tomb Worlds.
System survey complete.
Okay. So it's been 45 minutes. I'm going to go a little longer, so this might turn into an hour. But I want to try to find... Okay, new ruler mandate. Don't care. Another sapient species out here. But yeah, the first... If I can't find one in the next few minutes, which I don't think I am... the first few minutes of any 45 minutes to an hour of game is just exploring, dealing with situations that pop up, and trying to balance. There we go, and I personally always pick technological ascendancy. Again, hover over, read the descriptions, read what they do, pick the ones you feel are best for you, but I highly recommend technological ascendancy for a first one. Bigger is not a bad one. That's what I forgot to do. I apologize. Since I've been using so much influence to expand, at some point, try to grab Map the Stars. It's expensive, though, but that increase to survey speed matters. Yeah, I'm not gonna find one. Oh. Okay. Oh, you'll do. Explore. But yeah, it's just how far do you want to expand? Again, look for choke points. What I would ideally do, is, right, build a starbase at a choke point. So like here. So build a Bastion starbase here. So that is a starbase with nothing but weapons modules. I recommend hangar bays, or if you don't have hangar bays, gun batteries. Okay. And buildings that enhance the defense of the star station, right? And then here, I would build a starbase and nothing but shipyards in that starbase. And that's what you do at the choke points. Is one starbase at the choke point. That is just, here's a solid wall defense roadblock to get through. The one behind it, shipyards. Nothing but shipyards, so you can quickly reinforce that starbase, and you park a fleet one back. And that is the first 45 minutes of gameplay. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you found it interesting and useful. Feel free to check out my other tutorials. Again, a lot of this I have tried to break down into smaller segments, so you can go, you know what? You kind of buzzed through that marketplace too fast. Let me check out the marketplace video. I'm still not sure about First Contact. Let me check out the First Contact video. That sort of thing. So feel free to check out my other tutorial videos. Or check out any other videos I have made. I hope you enjoy them all. And until we see and feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. That sort of thing. Smash that bell, or come check me out live on Twitch. This is the only tutorial video I will mention that in. As always, until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. See ya! Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or, even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.